the Newport News. And I'm going to go down and see it for the first time since we gave it. All of my wife and the 3 other people who did a lot of sailing on it through the South Pacific. You know, we sailed all the way to New Zealand, and we did 3 trips, and all of us who were on board Gay Guitar went down there and recorded while we were on the boat. We recorded our experiences for 2 days. They filmed it. And they've been trying to figure how they can display it, you know. They thought of putting it in the ground in front of the museum, near the museum. You know, it's not, it's just a boat, a 40-foot sailboat, but it's a tough boat. And it's like there are so many people who dream of sailing across the ocean. And they're just like us, you know. I mean, we're not great sailors or something. We just have to learn to survive. I sailed almost all the years that I sailed. I never had any electronics. I just sailed with a compass and a sextant. I had no long-distance radio. I could never ask for help. That's some pretty scary stuff. I did the single-handed race in 1980 from San Francisco to Kauai alone, and by the time I thought I would see Oahu. You know, I thought, well, it's got mountains, but there was a cloud cover that came in before I got up there. And I couldn't get a sextant shot. And I'd never been to Kauai. And I had to cross the Kauai Channel, which is no picnic.
You gotta watch out.
Yeah, it's a big, deep chasm, you know, ravine down there. And the weather was heating up, and I had to navigate with a portable radio I had about that big. Somebody had told me that you could navigate roughly on the null of a railroad radio station. So all I had, I couldn't get a sunshot is this little portable radio, and I would aim it at where Hilo, I hope, was. It's about a 15-degree spread there, you know, so it's not out. And then I would hold it, you know, away from the compass, but I would get a compass reading. Then I'd cross it with Honolulu. And then as Honolulu came a beam, I would go to Nawili across the Kauai Channel. And then at night, the weather reports had 45-knot winds and 20-foot seas in that channel. And I was all alone. I had water up to my knees in the cockpit sometimes. Yeah. The wave would come in on the quarter and pick the boat up and pull the rudder out and lay it on its side. Like a spoon, it would spoon in all this water. And I was so exhausted, I hadn't slept for a day and a half. And I wanted to go lay down. I had the hatch boards in, and I had to climb down through the top because the water was coming in. And if I could just put the timer on, just the time, you know, and I kept saying to myself, Holbrook, don't do it. You've read the books. You've read the books. Never do that. You don't know how far you are from land. You know, this is the most dangerous. I said, we just lay down. So I climbed down through the chimney of the hatch, you know, and I kept talking to myself, Holbrook, go up there and check once more. So I climbed up. I got in the cockpit, and I was looking aft, and I started to turn around, and this big white light went right across my face. And it was the light on the northeast corner of Kauai. And if I had stayed down there, I would have gone on the rocks. After all 2,300 miles. And, you know, you think to yourself, who was looking out for you, you know? But I'd always been the kind of person who double checks. So that saved me.